Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. A young lady sent me these 3 pieces of clip art that they want to incorporate into a scene much like this. And this might take a couple of videos because I embellished the moon and the lights and the stars and made some of them more visible and not visible and played with the ground. So I'm just going to start. She sent me this moon and I found this moon. I'm going to try this one. So we're going to do this one first, and you can see how big the bounding box is. It's much bigger than the artwork is itself. So with it selected, you have to have it selected or you'll crop everything else out. I'm going to crop this picture and just make it smaller. Just make sure you get everything and then say crop. All right, it is real little. So we're going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art. And once it gets done, I'm going to remove color from entire background. And you can see it took all the background away. So there's our clip art. Now I'm going to double check on it with a yellow box and go up to Object Order, back a page. And it took all the color away. I'm just going to double check. There's a little bit of color right there we can remove. So I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go to Object, Group, and ungroup it. And then I'm going to click on that little square and I'm going to hit delete or whatever it is. There's another one right there. They are going to print this. I want a t-shirt. So I just want to make sure we get it all. It's really good and clean, so I don't think we need to do anything. I mean, you could tweak it a little bit, but I don't think you need to. Now the street lamp is pretty small too, so we're going to go Outline Trace, Clip Art. That's what I use 99% of the time. And you can see the white, so I'm going to click on Remove from Entire Image. And there you have it. And it's all white and black. Now, I'm going to do this sun, so I'm going to move these way out of the way so I just know which one are my good clip arts. And I'm going to do this sun. This sun's going to be a little bit harder than the sun I used, but I think it really add to it. There's several ways you could do it, but I don't want to really distort the color. And it's pretty much in the center. So let's do this. Let's double click on this, hold down the Shift key and double click on the rectangle tool. That put a hairline around it. So I have a centerable item. I'm going to get my ellipse and go right from the center. And then I'm going to hold down the Shift and the Control button. So it makes a perfect circle. So it's not exactly in the center. But what I like to do is then take it and change my nudge factor to like 0.01. And I'm going to take this circle and I'm going to, you don't have to be perfect in this, but we want to get most of the moon we can. The moon's a little bit not perfectly round, but that's really good. So what I'm going to do now is change my nudge factor to like 2 inches. And I'm going to try to grab my circle and nudge it down twice. And then I'm going to let's make it blue. And then I'm going to put it back. I'm going to select both items. And I'm going to go up here to intersect. And that should have taken my moon out. And you can see it's pretty good. A little bit of darkness right there that I missed. So what we can do is take the shape tool and just, the moon doesn't have to be perfectly round. You probably want it a little bit round. So let's take the top down a little bit. That's pretty good. So now we have our 3 items. We don't need this anymore. Let's draw a rectangle. And we're going to draw a rectangle about the size of that. And we're going to put this landscape. I'm going to use the freehand tool set on 100. I'm going to try to mimic it because she really liked it, but she wants to learn what I did and see how it actually smoothed it out quite a bit because I have it set on 100. So then we can actually maybe take some nodes away and whoop, or just, I don't want that hill quite so much. And I'm going to call that good. Now we are from point to point. So I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with that green, and we can change the color later. I'm going to go ahead and take my, tell you what, I'm just going to take my eyedropper tool and get that blue and fill that in. And then at this time, we can change all those colors. You know, if we want the blue, hold down your control button and put a little black to it, make it a little darker. Take the green, hold down your control button, make it a little lighter or a little greener, a little darker with one click of black. And she's going to change that. Now, we have our good clip art. You know, that's the clip art. This is our vector. And I'm going to set it right on the landscape of that deal. It's still selected. So I'm going to go to Object, Order, Front of Page. Now we got that. Now I'm going to make sure where we're at. And you can see my hill doesn't really match the lamppost. I'm going to move it down a little bit. And that, it could be even like that. Now, I'm going to embellish I'm going to embellish everything in the second video. So now let's bring in our clip art of our mother and a child. Once again, it's selected, so we got to go to Object, Order, Front of Page. And that's pretty good placement. It, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, right on the top of that. Now we're going to bring in our moon, and we're going to bring our moon in and go up to Object, Order, Front of Page, but now it's going to be in front of the people. So what I can do now is take my black silhouette, go up to Object, Order, Front of Page, and then you can move it around. And I'm going to show you in the second video how the embellishment is really going to help. So anyway, stay tuned for part 2 and hope that helped a little bit. And thank you for watching.